Alright, here we go. Community update, the open beta. Okay, so they're gonna pause Battlefield Labs for this. And they're gonna keep it going afterwards, nice. Monitoring, acting on player feedback and data as we continue our development. Okay, closed and open weapons. That's what I want to know about. I prefer closed weapons. Those new veteran players to the Battlefield experience. There have been ongoing discussions about previous class systems, including interest in reintroducing closed weapons to classes as a place option. Do you guys think that they're on launch day they're gonna have both open and closed classes, or is that just gonna split up the player base and might maybe a couple months after launch get a little bit harder to get into a lobby once all the initial excitement dies down? So they're tracking where people are going during the game. Okay, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool looking. I like that. So the objective sizes. Okay, so I seen on the reveal event they had like, it looked like little spray painted outlines for the objectives, which I've never seen that before. We've also updated the visual look of objective boundaries and repositioned turrets across the map to further enhance gameplay. Okay. We've always loved the fast-paced action and domination and have been exploring the best way to bring revives into the mode. Core element of Battlefield's team play. Was there not revives on domination before? Like on 2042 or anything? After seeing positive feedback from players, we're excited to introduce reviving as a new mechanic, adding an extra layer of strategy and teamwork to the experience. Time to kill and time to death have been frequent topics of our community feedback. With your input, we balanced damage across the weapons pool, and we're eager to hear your thoughts on how these changes feel during the beta. We've balanced damage across the weapon pool. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna change the recoil, because it's looking like there's like hardly any recoil, if any at all. We've weapon customization options. We've worked to enhance our overall clarity to make the UI more user-friendly, so it's easier to see which weapons synergize best with each class. These improvements are designed to help you make more informed choices when building your loadout, ensuring that you can quickly understand the strengths and intended roles of different weapons. To further differentiate the classes and provide unique weapon advantages, we've introduced signature weapons. Selecting a weapon that aligns with your class now grants exclusive advantages for that weapon that no other classes will benefit from. Okay, so if you have open weapons on a game, like you can choose any weapon for any class, selecting the weapon that aligns with your class gives you advantages. So you might as well just keep closed. At that point, you might as well just keep closed weapons. And then nobody's gotta match this up. That doesn't really make sense. I feel like if you're gonna go one way or the other, I don't understand the whole both open and closed weapons. Just pick one. Especially if you're gonna do this. It seems like you're gonna lean more towards closed weapons, which is like classic Battlefield. That's what you want. So, for example, no other class will be able to utilize a sniper rifle as effective. Yeah, come on, man. Just go back to closed. The road to launch. Assault. While Assault has been recognized as a class for frontline medics and a favorite among lone wolf players, we're now placing greater emphasis on team play. The Adrenaline Injector, initially offering a self-healing effect, now clears and boosts resistance to flash and stun effects. Enhances tolerance to explosive and incendiary damage. And that kind of seems a little OP. And improves movement speed. That seems really OP. That sounds like the stem on COD, man. You just pop that, start moving super fast. We're also making a substantial change to the gadget pool of the Assault class. We've renamed the Spawn Beacon to Deploy Beacon, and it's now part of the Assault class gadget pool instead of Recon. I kind of like that. Because Recon, you know, you're going to be sitting in the back of the map. Yeah, often being used by solo snipers to redeploy in hard to reach places. Yeah. I think that's gonna amp up the pace a lot all over the map. When you have assault people laying those down, those deploy beacons, when you have them laying that down and then you can get closer to the building instead of like spawning on a rooftop, you know, which is like always been the case in Battlefield 3, 4, even 2042. Like that gets you a lot closer. And I do like how it will self-destruct as the assault player spawns back on it. So that gives them, it takes away so there's not 200 spawn beacons or deployed beacons by the end of the match. You know, if they don't get destroyed. Okay, engineer. Dang, that was a lot. That was a lot on assault. They changed a lot on Assault. Engineer. We're pleased to hear balanced feedback on the Engineer class, especially in terms of their core role in vehicle gameplay and explosives. We're eager to learn more about how well the engineering gadget pool supports and destroys vehicles, and how effective engineers feel in direct combat. I have high hopes because they're saying stuff like, are keen to hear your thoughts on whether playing as an engineer feels impactful and rewarding. Like, that's the best thing a game developer can do, is listen to its community. Listen to the people playing the game day in, day out. Because those are the people who know what they want, you know? Who know what needs to happen. Sometimes when you're like building something, it's like you're so tunnel visioned in on things, you don't see, you just miss a lot. You miss a lot more. And then somebody that's coming in with fresh eyes, like gamers, they can see stuff. Alright, so support. Not really much going on with support. Just a refresh rate of supply crates. And then their signature weapon buffs. So the signature weapon would be a LMG for support. Alright, recon. Recon. Renaming. We set out to redefine one of Recon's training paths by removing Pathfinder and replacing it with Spec Ops, a nod to the stealthy explosive focus class last seen in Battlefield 2. I didn't ever play Battlefield 2, so I have no idea. This is the path for anyone who wants to take on the stealth function of their squad, providing them with insights on troop movement while quietly operating behind enemy lines. So Spec Ops 0. Your base class training available from the start and allows quieter takedowns, crouch, and prone movement. Okay. Spec Ops 1. Spots nearby enemy gadgets. Spec Ops 2. Going prone takes you out of combat much faster and moves the spot on itself. So you can go down, you can go prone quicker. Oh, and removes it. Okay. And removes the spot. much I like that, to be honest. That doesn't seem like every time. So like, say the sniper's sitting back there behind cover, yeah, he goes prone real quick. But every time he goes prone, you're gonna lose the spot on him. So he's gonna stick his head back up, and then you're just gonna have to respot him. I guess you'll just have to ping where that guy's sitting behind cover. In addition, the recon class features an active ability at level 3 that lets you call in a UAV to a marked position for passive spotting, further enhancing your squad's situational awareness. Oh, aim spotting, which automatically spots enemies while you're aiming down sights. That's kind of interesting. So you don't have to hit Q or R1. You'll be fully equipped to play out the intelligence and counterintelligence role to its full potential. Recon sounds fucking awesome. Recon and assault is right now, just from this blog post, I think those are gonna probably be the number 1 and 2. What's next? Open beta is your chance to jump in, share your feedback, help shape the future of Battlefield 6. Battlefield Discord. Alright. Well, that's it for this blog post. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, or if you're reading this, if you're going to play the open beta, just let me know. Peace.